Hello, welcome to Video Mania 2. I'm the dude manning the counter, Duncan, and today we're going to talk about Jason X. It came out in April of 2002, and it stars Kane Hodder as Jason, Lexa Doig, and Lisa Ryder. And there's several other cast members too. You know, it's an ensemble cast because Jason needs people to kill. Now, Lexa Doig and Lisa Ryder were on a TV show called Andromeda, starring Kevin Sorbo, so they were familiar with each other, so they worked together on this too. So there is a little bit of a connection. Now, this movie starts out in 2010, and Jason is alive and, in captivity because they can't kill him. He just finds ways to regenerate. And so they want to move him to a facility and study him, to see how he regenerates like that. And the scientist who gets him is played by David Cronenberg, who has a following as a director. He directed the Jeff Goldblum version of The Fly, and he did a movie called Scanners, and he's done some other stuff too. But he has a following. So he makes an appearance here on screen. And Jason, of course, escapes, and Lexa Doig's character is frozen with him. And so then you go 400 years later, they come down, a research team comes to Earth, which is scorched and useless now. And so, but they discover Jason's body. And naturally, of course, they bring him, aboard their ship, and they bring Lexa Doig's character aboard the ship too. And so they bring him back, and naturally, all Jason has to do is thaw out, and he's starting to raise hell on a spaceship, and it doesn't take long for him to start killing. And so that's where the fun ensues. Some pretty cool kills here with all the new technology and stuff, so there's some pretty cool stuff. Now, the thing I liked about this movie is it didn't take itself too seriously. I mean, when I was watching it in the theater, I was like, this thing's kind of cheesy, and it is. And but it's grown a following over the years, and people that just really love it because he's on a spaceship this time, and they have these new weapons to deal with him, but it's still Jason, so he goes straight through it. But it's a lot of fun, and just the way the characters interact, and they're all just having fun. This thing was probably shot pretty quickly. The special effects. There are times you could tell it was made in the early 2000s, and it was on a smaller budget. But some of the other cool things, too, is Jason, towards the end, like when they begin fighting him and the ship wrecks and everything goes to hell, they shock Jason, and he gets hit by all this machinery. But, the way Jason regenerates, he comes back, kind of cyber Jason, and he's new and improved and looks even more badass. So that was pretty cool, and it was a nice touch. This movie knew what the audience wanted, and it delivered those things. And, there's a paramilitary group on the ship, and they have to fight him, and so there's some other cool scenes. But overall, this movie is just an absolute blast. When I watched it, I was like, this is not really the best movie from an objective standpoint, but it's pretty damn fun. I had a smile on my face, and it delivers, for the slasher genre. It's picked up a following, and it's easy to see why. So I pulled this out of the box set, that I showed you in a previous episode here. So, but anyway, a lot of fun. I recommend it during this time of year. And so let me know in the comments what you think of Jason X. Is there anything I forgot to mention? Let me know any of that, and I'll try to make some more videos. Just been busy around here lately, but I promise I'll keep trying to crank out content for you. So appreciate your time. Talk to you later. Like and subscribe.